Hello and welcome to the Social Security Show. Josephine and I are back and we're here to tell you that we've got a list of new topics. Josie, this is going to be a great season.
Yes, indeed it is, Mr. Summer. I am very excited to be here with all of Chicago to share information about Social Security's benefits and programs. And of course, our online services at socialsecurity.gov.
Before we do a bit of that, though, I think we ought to tell the public who we are. Out here in Chicagoland, though, a lot of people know us because we talk about Social Security so much. So, I'll let you go first, Josie, and tell them just a bit about you, what you do, and why we're here.
Thank you. And my name is Josephine Mueller. I am one of the public affairs specialists here in the Chicagoland area. And when I first started with the agency here at Social Security, I was one of the friendly faces that you would see at your local Social Security field office when you would walk in to ask questions, or if you were seeking to apply for a replacement Social Security card, a new Social Security card, or if you were looking to apply for retirement benefits, disability benefits, Medicare benefits, spousal benefits, survivors benefits, and the list goes on. Anything to do with Social Security, I was one of the friendly faces that you would see at your local office, or one of the friendly voices that you would hear if you were to call into your local office. But of course, as Mr. Summer mentioned, that is just one introduction here. Mr. Summer here, my wonderful colleague, he is also a public affairs specialist here in the Chicago metropolitan area and Indiana, and I'm going to let him now introduce himself to you. Passing the ball over to you, Mr. Summer.
Thank you, Josephine. Just as you were, I was in that field office, and if there's an application or a type of benefit or issue that can be found with Social Security, I've seen it, I've done it. If you can name it, if it has anything to do with Social Security at all, I've been there. So Josie and I are glad to bring you the information and our experience. So when we talk to you, we're not just reading from cue cards. We've actually processed cases. This season, though, we're going to be doing something a bit different. And every time you tune in and you see us, you're going to find out about a new topic. Josie, can you just give them a little clue as to what we intend to do this year?
Oh yes, let me give them a clue. I'm going to fill you all in here because we talk a little bit about all the Social Security benefits and programs on each show. So you're going to have shows that are going to be specifically talking about retirement benefits. You'll have another show that'll talk about Medicare benefits, another one that will talk about spousal. You'll have shows that talk about survivors benefits, children's benefits, and the list goes on. Anything to do with Social Security, we are going to have a topic for you each month. And we are very excited to share all the information that we have and that we've learned here at the Social Security Administration with you.
That's great, Josie, but let's give them a little sneak peek and a preview as to what we intend to do. If you've ever been in a Social Security office, chances are you've seen booklets like this. This one's called Understanding the Benefits, and it tells you about a variety of different things. It covers retirement. Well, guess what? On every potential topic with Social Security, there's a pamphlet for it. But what we're going to do in many weeks is we're going to showcase what's in each pamphlet. There's one called What Every Woman Should Know, and that one covers a lot about things of special interest and emphasis to women. And there's other ones. Josephine, can you name a few of the other pamphlets that we have that we'll be doing these blockbuster shows about?
Yes, absolutely. We have What Every Woman Should Know, as you mentioned. We also have SSI benefits, a publication that talks about supplemental security income benefits. We have a publication that talks about disability benefits, what you should know if you go back to work, how you earn credits. There's just so much information. It's a wealth of information that we have in our publications that can be found either at your local office or online on our website at socialsecurity.gov. But we will be talking about everything that is inside those publications. We're going to bring it to you live here on CAN TV.
We intend to give you detailed information, not just canned box stuff that draws upon our experience. For example, when we talk to you about survivor benefits, we're going to tell you what happens with a surviving child and all the potential things that they may be entitled to. Very important. We'll tell you about the spouse and what happens to the benefits and what the difference is between getting a benefits with a living spouse versus someone who's passed away. We really intend for this to be informative, it's exclusive, and we'll have those calls coming in like we used to. Because Josie, one thing that I really always loved, the segment was those emails that I would get, "Dear Mr. Social Security." I guess that's who I am sometimes. And I will answer your questions. So if you have things that you want to know, reach out. The Social Security Administration is here with you throughout life's journey. We're going to tell you also other things that are very important. For example, if you've gotten a phone, you've gotten a phone call most likely from those fraudsters and scammers. We cover a lot about that because we want to slam the scam every day we're here. We're going to stop fraudsters from calling you and tell you the measures to protect yourself. And Josie, that's such an important thing because the calls are still nonstop. We are working with other federal agencies and the Office of the Inspector General, but that is among the very important topics that we're going to be discussing on this show. Josie?
Absolutely. And you know, these fraudsters, these scammers, they're very convincing. They sometimes call you very aggressively and they state that they are going to suspend your Social Security number and they are demanding immediate payment over the phone in order to resolve whatever issue you have. These are scams, as Mr. Summer mentioned. Please do not give them information over the phone. We want you to just hang up because we want you to keep your information safe and private.
So now you have a preview of what's to come, and we look forward to answering your questions, to informing you and keeping you aware of all the Social Security topics you could ever need to know. Information is power, and remember, the Social Security Administration wants you to come directly to us. When there's a question you have about Social Security, there are many agencies and organizations, friends and relatives, and many of them have well-intentioned ideas. But Social Security is very complex, so always give us a call, and we look forward to seeing you this season.